Hey, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will, back again. And I'm about to do another list. Valentine's Day is tomorrow, folks. So, this is a list of 10 fragrances. You don't necessarily have to run out and go get them, but these are probably 10 fragrances that you probably already have in your collection. So, this might be good for you to use on Valentine's Day. Let's check them out. All right. So starting out on this list, they're gonna be. I'm gonna number them, but it's not really one is better than 10. They're all good. So these are all good fragrances that you can rock out with for Valentine's Day. First one I'm gonna start out with is this one here. This one is Insurrection Wild, and I know you've probably heard of the Insurrection, and you probably heard of Insurrection Wild. This one is a clone or similar to Pure Havana or by Terry Mugler, and then it's also close to Naxos. Naxos is by Zerjoff. It's a nice tobacco, sweet smelling fragrances. This is actually one of the few fragrances that are dark, like really, really dark and heavy, that I've actually gotten a compliment from a female. So keep that in mind. A lot of times, guys, we like these dark fragrances, but not necessarily the females like them. But for Valentine's Day, this will probably be a good one. You might get a compliment or two on this one. So try it out. All right. So then we'll go to this one. This is a classic. This is a fragrance that you will probably see on every Valentine's Day list. And this is YSL's Line of Wheat. And this fragrance here is so nice. It's so nice. It's such a date vibe kind of scent. It's a fragrance that it's just easy wear and easy. It's definitely a date scent because it doesn't project really far out. So your date will actually have to come in and get close to you to smell you. And it's a alluring fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that make like, you might want to come into it a little bit closely, but that's what I have for number 9. Then number 10, I got a little bottle of this because I have a couple of fragrances like this, so I'm not sure if I actually want a full bottle of it. And this one is Stronger With You. That might be just a subliminal shot if you want to, be with somebody on Valentine's Day that you want to be with. This might be one of the fragrances that you want to try out. And this one is nice and sweet. It's a very heavily sweet fragrance. And a lot of times females will like sweet fragrances or fresh fragrances. They like one of those two fragrances. The dark fragrances, those are kind of hit and miss. Those are more for what guys like, but as far as for women, they usually like something sweet or fresh. Those are usually the easy ones to go to for females to use. But this is Stronger With You, little small bottle that I got. And that is number 8. Number 8. And then on number 7, I'm gonna go with this one. For the people that are in a different hemisphere than I am, right now I'm in the northeastern hemisphere, so we actually just had snow. It's real cold right now, but if you're somewhere where it's a little bit cooler, this will probably be a good one for you to use. This one is Mont Blanc's Legend, and this one is it's kind of close to Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, and that fragrance is a really easy go-to fragrance. A lot of females will probably like that one because it will remind them of the mall, because in the malls they had that fragrance blowing. In the stores they have it blowing in the stores, and then if you walk past the store you smell the scent. And I don't know many females that don't like the mall, so that could be a plus up on you. Then that is, what was that, 8? And number 6, we'll go with this one. Go for another freshie. So, you know, again, if you're in a warmer situation where it's cool, where it's a little bit warmer, the temperature is a little bit warmer, these might be fragrances like that you might want to use. This one is Missoni. Is that gonna come in? Missoni. And this is the original Missoni. Love this top. It's a magnetic top. But this one is very close to Bleu de Chanel. Now, I don't know anybody generally that don't like that smell. So, only thing about it, this one is stronger than a regular Bleu de Chanel also. But the only thing about it, you might smell like a whole bunch of other people. But this is a nice, clean, fresh scent that you would like to smell, and your date or your significant other or your wifey or whatever may like enjoy smelling it on you. So try it out if you can. This is Missoni Wave. I mean Missoni, not Missoni Wave. Missoni Wave is also a good one to use if you want to try that one out. It's a little bit fresher. And then on then the next one, this is number 5. This is another fresh fragrance for those warmer situations. This is Celestial, and this one is a clone of Ganymede. And Ganymede is one of those fragrances that you could easily get compliments from. I got a compliment from on wearing Ganymede. Well, not Ganymede, but I was wearing a clone of Ganymede. And I just walking past in a restaurant, and a female followed me, and she was like, "Excuse me, sir, what do you have on? You smell amazing." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I told her it was, I can't remember which clone it was, but I remember I had on something that smelled just like this. This one's good. I would prefer this one over one of the other ones for a Valentine's Day gift. I mean Valentine's Day date or something like that, because this one to me is not as strong as some of the other ones. The main one that I like, I think, is the one by Dior, but I might put the other names up there. But this one is really good. So there's another choice that you use for Valentine's Day. You only got a little while. It's tomorrow, so get picking. So next one, number 4. This is an amazing fragrance here, man. This came out for a while, and this one is Spectra Ghost. And this one, man, it is the perfect clone of Ani by Nishane. And this spray, look at this spray, like a fire hose. This is so good. I actually would pick, like if I'm going somewhere and if I'm going to be gone for a long time, for a few hours, I would pick this. I have Ani, a smaller bottle of Ani, but if I was going somewhere and I want to have that Ani smell, I would probably pick this one over Ani, because this one lasts longer than the original. So Spectre Ghost, check this one out if you are interested in, well, hopefully you already have it in your collection, because that's a nice strong vanilla fragrance that will work really good for Valentine's Day. You know, smelling sweet and fresh. Like I said, the couple ones before that were sweet smelling, fresh smelling fragrances. That's a sweet smelling one. And this one is another one. This is back to those darker fragrances that you may, hopefully your female or your friend already has been exposed to different fragrances. This is Mercedes-Benz Night, Select Night. And this one, oh my goodness, this one is so good. This clones one of the fragrances. Is it Tom Ford? Tom Ford something. And man, this is so nice and cozy. This is a warm kind of vibe. This feels like a nice warm sweater wrapped around you, and you just don't want to get up. It smells that good for it. And that's what I had for number 3. Oh, I didn't realize this. And number 2, it's another Mercedes. This one, is I forgot what the name. Wait a minute, is this one is called Select Night, and this one is this one is called Club Black. Oh man, this is the one that looked like a spaceship. But yeah, this one is another one that's really nice. That one is more like, it feels more like cardamom kind of vibe, and this one feels more like a tobacco and vanilla. Oh man, these are just selections. You've seen these fragrances before, and I probably talked about them before, but this is another one that you might want to try out. And then that's number 2. And then the last one, this one is an old faithful, but recently it's been getting so much play and so busy. If you're going to have a date inside the house, you probably be good, but if you're going out, you may smell like somebody that's out there. But this one is Camera. And Camera is obviously a clone of by Killian's Angel Share, and it's a great smelling fragrance. This one has it's a clone, but it's a little bit different. It has it comes off a little bit spicier than Angel Share, but in my opinion, it tickles your nose a little bit because of those spices on the top. But in my opinion, I actually like this better than the actual Angel Share. It smells, they smell pretty close. They smell like they could be brother and sister, but they're not exactly the same. But yeah, number 1, Camera. So that's 10 fragrances for you that, options for you to wear on Valentine's Day. Something you can put together and say, hey, all right, I like these. So if you get a chance, go ahead out, check them out, and put them on and wear them for your dates or your in-house or whatever you're going to do for Valentine's Day. Enjoy your time. It's Boy Will. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world. Here with me talking about 10 fragrances that you may want to try for Valentine's Day. Until next time, deuces.